Hello.
Which fucking room is it?
So um doesn't look like anybody's here. Okay.
On duty, and there's no one around.
Yeah.
Why is there so few medics? We have so many people in the academy.
Just not many around that time of day.
What time of day are they around? Because I don't see them in anything.
After next door.
My life a story. I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me. My haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing? And they seeing me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for? I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring. Grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music.
There's more people here than guns by than at the PD. Interesting.
Hello.
Hey, so well, I remember an explosion, but I don't remember too much after that. What happened?
EMS took you to the hospital because there were like multiple explosions, and I think you got hit by a car after the explosion.
Oh, okay. That,
So,
I mean, that would make sense. It was in the middle of the street. So,
yeah. We flew really far.
well, my ribs hurt a good bunch, so I think I may have broken some ribs.
That
The
would
doc,
check out.
yeah, the doctor said something about putting a plate in my chest.
Oh my. You're like Iron Man now or something.
I mean, I guess so, yeah. Well, then I think I just slept for most of the day yesterday even. That's probably needed a good bit to heal up. But yeah, I'm waking up now. All right.
Okay, well, it's good to hear you're feeling better.
Well,
I
other
think
than
awake is better.
they can be some pain medication, thankfully, and that should kick in
Oh,
soon.
fair.
So, yeah, but
Do you
I'll head
need?
down to City Hall right now.
I was
Or what?
gonna offer you a ride. Then I realized I have a bicycle.
Oh,
Are you walking? I could meet you.
then take me back on your bike, you think?
No,
I'm,
I'll just wait here.
yeah, I'm almost there. See,
Okay. Okay, talk soon.
see you then.
Bye.
But Hello.
That's a hardy coat to withstand such a blast.
What was that?
Your coat, it's hardy.
It is leather, so I mean, I'm sure it helped.
Fair, fair. No road rash then.
Yep. It probably protected me a good bit from the burns as well. So,
Fair.
although I did get some burns still. How
Your
you
luscious
doing now? I
locks
mean,
were
you were also involved in that. That's you doing okay?
I'm okay, yeah. I just slept it off.
I guess if we didn't get hurt about, that's good. That's it.
I was cooking this morning. That was fun.
All right. Cooking's
I reorganized the fridges a little
Did you?
bit.
all right.
Yeah, I just moved food into the food fridge. That's it, pretty much, and then made it look pretty.
Okay.
Yep. I like that stuff. So
All right. That's. I got a bunch of messages from people saying to get well. And one person asking if Tom Poo did it so they can pull up on them.
oh god, no.
Alright. And Emma, looks like Emma came by and she left a note for me. And give us SIM card, so that's nice of her. So,
Yeah, well, cards are nice.
hmm.
Man, my brain is not waking up today.
It's not what today?
My brain is not waking up today.
Oh. I feel you a bit on that, so.
Are you working today?
Working? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And there's a bunch of work that got put off because I was in ICU for a bit. So
Oh my.
5676. Chumi was texting me about that. Do I not have my contracts? I should put it on there. So wait, 5 6. What do you say? 5676.
never ends. Back again, square one. Try to leave myself behind. Looking for a better place, not to stay alone.
True.
Then you chose to break it. Ask for truth, but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try. 'Cause this time you crossed the line. Funny how the tables turned. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned. A slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain my trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth, but you only fake it. Thought you said
Do we really need the much for sale?
secret. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try. 'Cause this time you crossed the line.
Let me think if I can articulate this.
Time you crossed the line.
Did we take his licenses? No, we didn't take his licenses. Wait, these were given 4-8.
Why you presenting games I don't wanna play? I've been on my grind, I just wanna lay down with you. Spark a doobie, hit the town with you. Life is complicated, but I found in you something simple I can wrap my head around it. Be my lady, cause you keep it around it. You see all the women in my DMs, it's astounding. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, you got me grounded. Yeah, I say any truth that I wanna say. Let's appreciate our youth like it's our final days. I'm the rarest in the deck, call me ace of spades. Life is anything we choose, and I would choose you, babe. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come through.
Pardon me. I'm thinking of becoming a mechanic part-time.
What was that?
I'm thinking about becoming a mechanic part-time
Okay.
so I can learn more about cars. Maybe they'll be less scary that way.
I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a time commitment or not, though. Because I like this way more than mechanics.
Oh,
But towing has spooked me.
well, yeah, I mean, that's... I guess I should have taught you how to make sure to be careful when putting on the car if we have a bike on it. I think I actually was the one who handled all the times we had the motorcycle and cars on at the same time. Now I think about it.
Hmm.
Specifically because it was dangerous for that reason. But was kind of weird though. It just kind of exploded for no reason.
Yeah, and then there was like a car parked illegally in the background. And it exploded a few seconds after that. I think there were actually 3. I'm not sure. There were just a lot of explosions. And I saw people flying everywhere. It was awful. It was carnage. And then an EMS told me that you'd been run over, and I was like, oh my god. I didn't even see that in all the carnage. I think someone carried me to safety. I was on a sidewalk. It was a scene.
Do you think... Sorry, I'm a little bit locked on this. Do you think giving a firearm to somebody would be a sale of a firearm?
I think if they could articulate a relationship in which the firearm was never on his person, it would be difficult. But if it was like on his person and it was someone else's firearm, and you have someone saying they gave it to him, that is still a transaction. Free is transactional.
That's what I thought as well. Now, if you don't report it stolen, and it's in the possession of someone else, I think that would be probable cause for that, but I'm being told that that's not the case, but I'm not entirely sure. So, maybe I can request that you have to report your gun stolen, or else then it's considered
You
sale
don't
of weapon.
have to report your gun stolen?
You do not technically, for some reason.
Oh, okay, well then yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that would be in like the gun contract or whatever. I don't know. I own a gun. That was an assumption on my part. That might be my Canadian showing.
You said you're wanting to become or look interested in becoming a mechanic.
I'm thinking about it.
So
It's the only it's like a legal profession, you know, and I feel like it'd be hard to get dragged into criminal act doing that.
well,
I don't know, like I feel like I can't tow by myself, right? So I just want something I can like do by myself if no one's around.
You can go hunting or fishing.
I don't like shooting animals, and fishing was, ugh.
Yeah, that was a bit.
And I don't want to walk or bike to the fishing places. You know, they're far.
I mean, I guess you could.
You see, the options dwindle really quickly without driving.
Yeah. I mean, you can go around completing
And
some
wouldn't it
job
be
requests, I
funny?
guess.
No, icky.
Key, what do you mean, Icky?
That seems so, I don't know, boring? who am I gonna meet doing that? You know, I'm not
Other
gonna make
people doing
friends
job
doing
requests,
that.
be surprised. Actually, meet it from my
Really?
people. Yeah. But it's oftentimes just like a quick interaction sort of thing, and it's not too long.
Yeah, get 10 snails, I imagine.
Well, I guess it also depends on. I guess technically, you could work as a regular lawyer once you get your bar license, as well. Or if we don't have anything going on at the DSOs.
Oh, I don't wanna. That side does not interest me.
Working as a regular lawyer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
I think it sounds like. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I froze up for a second. I'm not sure if that
I'm gonna go look.
is that a
up
lasting
about
effect. I'm
mine.
kind of worried now. All right. Oh god, it's happening
Oh,
again.
No. Yeah, it's haunting you. Oh no.
I'm getting flashbacks. So
All right, I'm gonna stop staring. But wouldn't it be funny? It's like, oh, you ask the mechanic what they drive and they answer a bicycle. Like, come on. There's some fun to be had there.
I mean, I guess if you say so.
You don't think that'd be fun? I think that'd be a fun conversation starter.
I was thinking about working on a mechanic shop as well. So I was hanging out down by the one next to the city hall here.
There's one next to City Hall.
Yeah. It's what is it called? I think it's called Stroke Masters.
Oh, I tried to find that one day and I could not.
It's very close. It's
I rode. Well, I walked because I didn't have a bike then. But I walked all over the city looking for it.
for me, it's actually just right outside. So, alright.
That helps. Okay.
But I filed the request for it.
I'll just make a note of. I'll write it down. I'll write it down so I can remember.
Alright. I think you can actually see it from right here. Let's see.
Hey, that was your fault, man.
What?
You put your leg out and tripped me up.
I don't think I was anywhere near you, but
I need to sue you.
I'm a lawyer.
How can I hire you to sue yourself?
I don't think that's. I can do that, sadly.
Has no one ever even thought of that, probably. We could be the first. It's a win-win situation for you.
To sue myself, I'm pretty sure that might be considered fraud in some manner.
Well, okay,
Who's
how about
those?
we get you a wig, and then you could play both parts of the thing, and then you could say, "Oh, I need to go toilet," go out, put the wig on, come back, and then do the other half, and then, "Oh, I need to go toilet," and then just. Do you understand?
I mean, I have seen something similar, but I think if I were to at least portray myself to be both sides in that instance, that would be both a conflict of interest and fraud. And so,
Yeah, but no one would know. Except for me. And this lady here. But she's sworn to secrecy with the look she just gave me.
well, Sadly, I'm a little bit more than a lawyer. I'm a district attorney, or an ADA
So what?
prosecutor.
That you work for the whole thing? You're the whole. You're the whole machine.
I'm part of the machine, at least a cog. Yeah.
Ah, then can you help me be an officer of the law?
Like a police officer?
Yeah.
No. I could help you be, maybe like a paralegal.
So I'm thinking about starting my own police.
Ooh.
Like a militia.
Well, everyone makes that noise when I say that. They all go, "Ooh," like it's a bad idea or something.
I
But
think
like,
we have the right to militia. So
I've killed militia, so like, I think if anyone can do militia, it's someone that's killed militia, right?
Omega Militia.
I mean, yeah. I guess if you kill their leader and take over, then yeah, that'd make you the new militia. So
That's how it works, right? So what? Okay. Thanks for the advice.
all right. All right. Well, it's an interesting guy. All right. So just right over here. I'll show you. Just remember me for a second. So.
This back lane
See
one.
the big sign right there? It says auto repairs.
Yup. I can never find this place when I'm looking for it.
Wondering what?
When I'm looking for this place, I can't find it. When I'm not, I find it all the time.
Oh. Yeah, we could check to see if anybody's in. Let's check. Oh, guess nobody's in.
Looks pretty.
Yeah, I was hanging out with them for a day. They're an interesting bunch, but they're usually around much later from what I've seen.
I was thinking the one near the casino, they seem to be around, you know, these hours.
Oh, that could work as well. So you want to be a car person? though? That's interesting. That's. I mean,
Well, no, I want to be the anti-car car guy. You know, like, it's like, if I were to rule something, I wouldn't want to be called queen. I'd want to be called king or destroyer of worlds or something like that.
yeah, that could work. So.
Because king imposes immediately more power than queen in a single word to everyone. You know?
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
And then they see me, and it's like, well, I wasn't expecting that. Throw them off guard, you know? Suddenly they aren't ready. They're off balance.
And I guess that could work, yeah. That's Alright.
Like, if I were to legally change my name, it would be like a super boy name. And then people would be like, why'd they call you a boy name? And it's like, to make me tougher in this world. Throw people off.
And I could see parents doing that for some reason, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Maybe not the best parents, but
Yep. See parents doing it.
yup.
I was thinking about working there myself when I was working as a lawyer, because I figured if I'm not getting any calls, then I might as well work there.
And it's so close.
Yep.
Maybe if we both go there and say, you know, oh, you know, we noticed you guys are closed around these hours. We'd love to staff them for you.
That could work out, yeah.
And the radio would probably.
Probably gonna be after tomorrow because the tomorrow is the debates.
Let's see. I don't really know any of the people there, so it feels awkward being there. That's alright. Alright. Well, I can at least teach you some stuff today. So,
Okay.
hello.
Hello, somebody might need you in the lobby.
Okay.
Yes.
Love the suit.
Thank you. Try to keep it changed up every day. Have I met you yet?
Oh, is my thing off? What? What's that?
I can give you my.
Someone needed me, I heard.
No, yeah, I understand. Sorry, I couldn't help anymore after the phone. Take care. Sorry. Hi. Yeah, I just have a supino.
No,
Well, actually, I have an appeal too.
on
Let me see
the
if I
yeah
can-
on the on duty. You're clocked on. It's
Oh,
DJ.
okay.
Yeah, let me just give both of these to you
Miss
and then see.
Hunt.
Can you give this to me on actual paper? We don't accept records that are just like that, because we need it for our filing
Oh, really?
purposes.
Oh, I understand. I was told to just give them to you by the court clerk.
I just need it on actual paper, please, because otherwise they smudge after a few days.
I understand. What would you like me to do for that? Sorry, I'm a little new about this part.
Just
Just-
on
should I
paper,
just
or
write it?
just have it on paper rather than, yeah,
Okay. Well, can I have those back then?
sure.
Alright. I'll just rewrite them for a second.
And I'm pretty sure that that logo as well cannot be used anymore. That's
Nope.
Okay. Noted.
We're currently looking for another one.
The court clerk said it was his cases before he became a clerk, and he's kind of gave me them.
I haven't spoken with the court clerk yet, but we do file everything, and if it's smudging after a few days, we can't really use it.
We're also
Gotcha.
working on expanding how many people we have in DOJ. More clerks, more paralegals, more lawyers, more ADAs.
That's just 2 S's, right?
Should I write all of the like shit that's like you are ordered to produce, etc.? Does they use like date request, etc.?
Let me see. I can give you the actual what we need. Sorry.
I appreciate it.
So we need the defendant name,
Mhm.
the incident date,
Yep.
the date filed, the attorney name, as well as the phone numbers for both those people. So your name, or your number, and the defendant's number,
Okay.
and your both of your availabilities as well,
Sorry, you said it again?
and both of your availabilities as well.
Sure. Oh fuck sake, ability. Okay, I'll have to recall them. I apologize for taking your time at this point then.
It's fine. So, is that if we're going to schedule it, we need to have the availability.
For sure. Yeah, I'll see to it. I'll have to give him a call again just to make sure everything's right.
Alright.
I don't know. I appreciate the help.
Yeah, this either like time zone or times to work as well.
Sir.
Fine.
Good morning.
Okay. Into the possession of Quinn? Is it Quinn? Let me check this again.
Do you know who people go to talk to for event licenses or like an event pass?
Permits, you mean?
Permit, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I am so sorry. I am so
Oh my
sorry.
god.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, that was a bad muscle
That was-
spasm.
It's not something you should ask
I
in front of a
understand.
lady. That's shouldn't ask them
Yeah.
for permits, yeah. So
Good. Shit.
I am so sorry.
I got excited about appeal or permits. Yeah, do you know who people you talk to for permits? Can they talk to us or should I just guide them to like a judge?
usually you should
judges
talk with a
do.
judge about that. I believe Emma Maestri is the one who handles permits for things.
Okay.
No,
Great, 'cause,
no, no, no.
yeah.
M Enigma.
Oh,
That's property
She's
permits,
doing-
but if you're talking about like permits for events,
Oh,
that would be Maestri.
yes.
yeah. There was just a person who called me about having an event.
I just heard
permits.
permits, and you know, usually that's what it is.
Yeah.
Theoretically, any judge can.
Okay, but
Look at
point is that okay, I told him to come over to City Hall and talk to a judge instead, and I couldn't really.
Well, both Judge Emma should be able to help you with that.
Great.
Into the possession of.
You can always bring it up to a judge and
We
then have it
definitely
brought
need
up.
some more wood, probably.
What?
So we definitely need some more wood.
Aegis, do you know who that is, or?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Ages?
I have not a clue.
Okay,
Not
they're
a
just, I
clue.
guess, using the channel for some reason. Alright.
Are you on the correct radio channel?
What?
Are you on the correct radio channel?
I mean, this is the channel Auto Exotic has been using for weeks.
Oh, it's kind of the DOJ line.
I can barely hear you. I'm over at Auto Exotic if you want to come closer and talk.
Using for weeks, huh? Using for weeks. That's factually not true.
A little bit better.
I can barely hear you still.
Can you hear that it's the DOJ line?
Oh, sorry. You know what? This is off-duty cop Becky Savage. I totally forgot to switch back over to the channel that Auto Exotic uses. Sorry.
That's why I was confused. I was like, yeah, this is the DOJ line.
Oh, that was my mistake. You have a good day.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. And was transferred into the possession.
Yeah, see that makes sense. They're an off-duty cop. So they still had the DOJ line on. Hello.
Oh, wait, I still
Mr.
need to
Judge,
figure out
can I
this
have a
right.
word?
Yeah.
I was told there's a judge in all red, so I guess it's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Let me go get him back quick.
What am I looking for?
Lawyer's office. Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry. Okay.
What was this? Was it 5-6 something? Probably before that, so this one?
Okay.
Probably a regular thing. I think we have evidence for this.
Well, I can meet you over at the.
Yeah, but it was just in his possession.
and
No,
I
he said he was given it.
you surrendering right
By Quinn, what was his name? Quinn something? Quinn Davis. George June. Hunter Miranda. Even if it was going.
Same question.
Transaction.
Who is event permits? I need to talk to Emma about that, about who can and who can do those and who can't.
And sale.
And all long stuff.
I meant like which if judges can, like all judges
Oh.
can do event permits or not.
Okay. Definitely the stream.
I know we can do the property permits, the marriage licenses, expungements, and name changes. But that one. I also got clarification on how expungements work, so that's good. Oh wow! I pulled the whole $2 from the Saba account.
How did you do that? Isn't there like negative 2 million? Or is that the other one?
No, there's two. It's because
Alright.
it's because I pulled my paycheck,
Right.
and because I clocked on as lawyer for a second to go check the lawyer list.
You
I
got
got
$2.
$2.
Holy shit, you
And
rich.
then I got the money from the DOJ.
Alright, come on,
No,
a second.
they
buddy.
just the SAPA just has a huge debt.
I have some actual work you can help me with.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Let's go. We're gonna prepare questions for a trial. Oh, my favorite thing to do. It's it can be fun
What do you mean?
sometimes.
That
It's-
actually sounds fun.
Yeah. So a lot of it is pretty standard. I really like Farmwood Trials. They're very nice. They're very good. So I would like them to be more common, but they don't seem to be the most common. Let's see. Which one are we doing it for? We are doing it for. I think it was for Dan Damon, I believe. Regarding 6878. Regarding arrest 6878. Can I just search Tarkov, please, as well?
Whose side are we on for this?
What was that?
Are we? Is this a civil trial or what is this?
This is an appeal.
Okay, so Oh, I need an explanation here. I'm confused.
One more time.
I'm confused. So it's an appeal. So whose side are we on? We're protecting
No,
the police.
for appeals,
right?
we're always prosecutors.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So. I
Anything
understand.
criminal, we're prosecutors. We are not allowed to represent people as defendants or any defendants because we work for the state, and it's in the state's best
okay.
interest to press charges.
So we're just making sure all the charges are right and how to articulate that they stick.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I haven't done it for criminal charges yet, but I've definitely done it for civil. I've done it from the defense side, I mean, but not from prosecution. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all right. This is okay. Oh, okay, maybe not this one yet. This is one I need to talk to Wrangler about, and that's right. Because it doesn't say anything about the reason the traffic stop was initiated, and if there was no reason for doing so, then that means the whole entire case can be thrown out. Forgot about that. Alright, then for the other case I have 3 cases apparently. Oh, there's the mini cruise one. That one's very straightforward though. I don't think we need one. Let's I guess we could still prepare questions for it if he wants to be a formal trial.
What's the Manny Cruz one?
That is one. I'm not sure if you were there for it or not. Basically what happened is this guy was found.
Oh, no, the number, the
Oh,
investigation
6551.
number, case number.
Yeah, I was working with officers on this one as well. Six 551. Alright, maybe it'd be best to prepare questions for a very straightforward case.
Which one's the straightforward case?
The mini
one
cruise
I'm
one you're
reading
looking
right
at now, yeah.
Okay, good. I don't. It confuses me when they use the numbers.
Or also.
Because I don't. It's hard for me to like. It's easier with a name. Because I can go, okay, that one, that one. I have to like go backwards when they
That's why it's for the mini cruise credit case, and then you asked me for the numbers.
No. I meant in the statements, like
Oh, okay, I see.
R 605 and R 419 began to 1038.
So if there's an R in front of it, that means Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And
But what's a 1038?
Traffic stop. I guess, yeah, you don't know your 10 codes necessarily, do you?
No.
I only learned those because I was trying to be police dispatch at one point in time, so I guess it could be important for lawyers to know that as well. Alright, I can give you the ones that probably matter then. Let me write something up for you.
I'll continue trying to understand this.
Okay. It's gonna be formatted weird. How am I supposed to send this? Oh wait, no, this does work, okay. That's horribly formatted. Alright, let me just email you this. Hey, you don't need to know all those, but that's a guide for if you do need to look at it.
Why was the criminal damage? Can you not aggravate criminal damage?
There's no aggravated form of it.
Okay, okay. I thought there was for some reason.
That's fine, yeah, a lot of people do. No, if anyone ever asks you what your favorite call sign is, you have to tell them 1042. Remember that. So.
Why?
What do you mean what?
Oh, I should read it.
And tell them 1042 if they ask you what your favorite 10 code is. I said that at my interview, but they didn't seem to like it too much. That's alright.
Is that off duty?
Might be off duty. It might be off duty. So, alright. Alright, let me see.
This seems like a very well written report.
It is very well run. It's extremely well run, actually. So that's why I said it's going to be very straightforward. So. Yeah, the two rangers who wrote most of the report, they did very much so. They did their job. Documented everything, including the serial numbers. Alright, so tell me what you understand from this investigation, or this report.
Two rangers were robbed at gunpoint after initiating a traffic stop for, like, I don't know what they'd call it, like erratic driving.
Negligent driving.
Was witnessed. Negligent driving?
Yeah.
Was witnessed by Officer 605. Ranger.
Oh, we didn't charge them for that. I probably
They
should.
stole weapons, radios, and a med kit, but the med kit is the only thing that they have evidence of them having.
I forgot. I think we were supposed to ask for a search warrant for this.
Yeah, it seems like something that there should be a search warrant for, because there's no, we don't really have any physical evidence that it was them.
Well, we do. We have a stolen medkit.
Is it like, do we have like fingerprints or anything?
Well, on the medkit, there's a police issued mark that says property of the Rangers. You can see it in evidence, actually, in the evidence locker.
It just looks like a med kit to me.
Or in the evidence locker. Do you have access to that?
I never looked. I can look now.
Yeah, look in the evidence locker real quick. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that should be more clear, I feel.
Yep. I don't. Yeah, they didn't really. Well, we have an evidence locker, so it doesn't super matter. But yeah, that's
Okay.
It's very straightforward with that.
I was unaware, so because everything else looked like it had like code serial numbers. So I was like, how can we put the med kit?
Yeah, I don't think medkits have serial numbers, but they do. If they're issued, at least by the Rangers, they do have the Ranger issue mark.
Stamp, yeah.
So this guy had it on him, and he was also positively identified by the Rangers as being the person who robbed them. And so we have very much so, I believe, everything we need for probable cause, even beyond a reasonable doubt, honestly. As well as the fact that his friend pled guilty to these charges. He was also caught and pled guilty.
Yeah, I was trying to look that up if he pled guilty. So if he pled guilty, I mean, I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably too late for the one for this. I don't care too much, anyways. Let me go to sleep. Hold on. What is Kanban? I haven't heard this term before. Why does it do that? Oh fuck, it's so loud. Oh, interesting. Is that how you do it? Ugh. Interesting. It's a weird bug. Yeah, it is. Okay, interesting. Let me write that down, actually.
Okay, so you'd start with foundation?
Oh, for this? Yeah, laying foundation. See me get mine. It's kind of hard to do this if we don't have both access to it. It's kind of difficult to have. Well,
We could take turns.
I'm just trying to think of a way that we would both be able to see it, is the thing.
Put it in your personal notes, and then when we like something, we can just copy and paste it into the wherever we need to see it. Or no, I can just write down what you say. I get what you're saying, though. There should be a
Yeah, area where we can
something.
share stuff, yeah. Let me actually, I want to make a request about that because it's very annoying not being able to do that. That's it. Actually, let me think. How would that even work? That'd be really difficult to make an update for an
Very
MDT like that.
difficult.
Yeah.
If we could use a file, like a, I don't know, like, you know how they have like people files? If we just had like a file where we could share case notes. Is there a case?
Oh, what if we had something? So like you see on the dashboard how there's like the public board and the personal notes.
Yeah.
What if we had something like that? So a dashboard, but for that we could set up that isn't like just the dashboard essentially.
Well, wouldn't that just be like under the Kanban?
Yeah, but while we have personal notes available as well, so that way we can write stuff on our personal notes and then have the public board be able the ones that we share the info on, essentially. Something like that could probably work.
Okay.
Decent idea. And so that way we can make sure to, if there is like any differences in the way we were doing things, we can still have the copy of it after we save it. Bookboard. Or investigations. Where we can and refresh it. Wait, I think this might be a really good idea actually, because we can even refresh it too. This is a great idea. Right. Do you think they'd be mad at us if we use the dashboard for something like that?
Yeah, probably.
If we delete it afterwards, though.
I'm not a, you know how some people are like, ask for forgiveness, not permission?
Yeah.
I'm a request formally permission in writing kind of person, not ask for forgiveness. Never forgiveness. So.
And I could just ask charge to be available, so. I can just go ask Aegis real quick. Alright, excuse me. See. Aegis?
Yo, Liz.
Hey, you know where Aegis is?
What's up? No, I just got here.
Okay.
Question, why in the fuck do you need to have a pattern for a harassment charge?
Because it requires repeated, or something very alarming. It doesn't necessarily have to be repeated, but for...
The cops are under the understanding that it always has to be a repeated thing. Which, I mean,
believe
it says
that's
it
for
in stalking.
Yeah, that's for stalking, but not for harassment.
That's what I told the cop, and he said, "Well,
I
then-
got charged with harassment already for one thing one time, so that's bull.
And for some,
My first felony was harassment. I did one thing one time, so it doesn't need to be a pattern.
for some reason, the judge.
So if they're saying that, can I get that off my record? Lawyers.
expungement."
No.
What did you do to get charged with harassment?
I stabbed a tow truck tire
That doesn't seem like harassment.
in front of a cop.
That doesn't seem like harassment though.
No, it's not.
Did you plead guilty to that?
No, I said no contest.
What's
Did you
your
ever
name?
take it up in court?
It was weeks ago. Months, even.
Ask
Oh,
him time.
But to be honest, they didn't even bat an eye when I told them that the tow truck drivers in question had beaten me up earlier that day, so. They didn't even care about that. They didn't care when tow truck drivers shoot people in the face, you know? Cops pick and choose.
Oh,
Question: would purposely gendering somebody to the point of emotional distress be considered harassment?
I was only emotionally distressed when everyone started making it.
if it was repeated, I'd probably say yeah.
King,
Aspen,
and
Aspen,
again.
Hello.
Aspen, you were emotionally distressed.
Oh, Aegis, I wanted to ask you, can I have permission to temporarily use the dashboard so that I can like share a workspace with a paralegal for questions, preparing questions for a child?
Which dashboard?
What?
Oh, you mean the public board?
Yeah, just because there's no real way to like have something we can update stuff on, like, and work on stuff together. But I feel like if we had the personal notes, that way we could have everything there, and we'll still be able to update it without having things change over. I would just put it like very, very far at the bottom, but just so that we could work on it together.
You know you're allowed to use Google Docs, right?
Oh well, I didn't consider that, but I
You
guess that'd
can-
work. Yeah.
You can use Google Docs if you need to. That way you can collaborate.
Thank you.
Oh well, thank you for that. Yeah, you're right about that. All right, see it.
Yeah, just so that way you know not everyone has to see what you're doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's right. That probably would be a better way going about it. You just steal the Google Docs code. All right. All right. Let me see.
There are a ridiculous amount of 10 codes.
Yeah, those are the ones that are like used that I sent you, but there's a lot more. We'll just name this.
Oh, I had a question.
Go ahead.
Do you know if you can own golf carts here?
We can own them, but they can't be driven on any roads because they don't have a license plates.
Are you kidding? What about sidewalks?
I don't think he could drive that on a sidewalk either. I know because
Okay.
a judge got a golf cart, and he tried taking the argument to the police as well, and he's like, well, the police were like, well, it doesn't have a license. He's like, oh, you're right, I guess. So,
Dang. Super dang.
alright. Alright, there you go, there's Link. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I have a template I usually use for these. Let me just check where that is. Actually, yeah, which one?
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay. Was it 7? Ew. There you go. Actually, I think I even have a better template. Let me try and find that.
Okay, okay.
No, I do not, but I do have an old copy of some notes I've done, some stuff I've done before. See, I forgot this is for a trial with her Tusk. That's funny. So. This was for an appeal I did for Victoria Valentine. She, I've helped her with so many different cases. I helped her like 7 times. And I got her off all charges like 7 times. So... so what happened for this case was that I had someone who claimed to be legally defending themselves because of a tow truck incident. So it's, you know, a pretty common one. It's pretty standard. So... and the thing was that there was 2 people in the tow truck. There was James Tusk and a Deja Vu. And they claimed that she just kind of shot them after an argument. So the first thing I wanted to do was that one of the important things I like to do whenever, or one not important things, one of the very easy way to get people off charges is to see they usually won't show up to a trial. It's pretty easy to, for people to just not show up to a trial, and it makes it very easy to just have them off charges.
Fair.
In this case, I believe that Tusk did not show up, but Deja did. So what had happened, or at least what was claimed to happen, she was in an argument with Tusk about her car being towed. She was trying to get him to drop it for a drop fee, he was charging twice the standard rate for drop fee, and so they were having an argument about it. Then he decided to pull out his gun, or pull out something, and she pulled out her gun at the same time and just kind of blapped him. And then after she did that, she was trying to get her car down from the tow truck, and as she was doing that, Deja got out of the driver's seat and like snuck around with her weapon out, and then she lapped her as well. And then the police came.
Oh.
Yeah. So what had happened? Oh, yeah, that's the story of at least what had happened. Do I believe it happened exactly like that? I mean, that's at least how she told me it happened. I don't think she would lie to me about that exactly. I know that she said that he was reaching for something. She didn't know what he was reaching for, but he was reaching for something, and as he was doing that, she pulled out her gun and shot him like point blank. And then Deja was definitely trying to shoot her whenever she was trying to get her car off, until she blapped her as well. So it actually was a fairly legal self-defense incident, surprisingly so. One of the first things I do, or at least as a defense attorney, is I try to question the character of the witnesses and say, you know, is this person really reliable as a witness, basically. Some of the tactics I do.
Does it work well?
Well, it works fairly well, yeah. It's one of my somehow it works so well that I'm like known for it, despite not really using what's called the tactic too often. Because like for police officers, it doesn't work at all, really at all. And so I only really use it for normal people. But normal people very rarely will help the police with trials. Oh, and then one of the things I love doing this is really fun to do. It's really fun to do. It's been a while since I've done this kind of stuff. I remember it's very fun to do that. I ask questions just to fuck with them. It's really fun to do. So if
like
you,
what?
So for Deja Vu, for question 14, I say, were you seeking revenge on behalf of Tusk after witnessing him go down? The stuff that she would obviously not say no to, but the point of that is it's twofold. So one, it's to point out an argument to the judge by doing so. I'm saying this is a possibility, and this might have been what happened. So that's why I'm saying it, stating like that. And two, it's something that is very like popping, and so it kind of unsettles the person a bit. And so then when they say no or whatever, then I say, no, like, thank you, no further questions. And then when you cut them off like right there, it feels very much so like they were lying in some instances. It just I don't know, it makes it seem like your point was much more than it might be.
I think I'm a little confused. How is it popping? I don't understand. Like they think what?
So I'm basically asking if she shot her out of revenge rather than at what's called and what she was claiming that she had defended herself and Tusk after after Tusk had just been shot point blank. So they were both claiming self-defense.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And so for me to just directly ask her, you know, were you seeking revenge on behalf of Tusk? That's a very, well, I think it'd be referred to as like an inflammatory statement. It's something that would,
like, were you listening at all, kind of thing.
Like, you know, did you have sex with that woman? That sort of thing, like that. It's like a very damning question, I think is the term. And then whenever I was asking questions for the defendant, I think for this one I actually did go over the questions and how she would answer them. where I created the questions and then I asked her how she
Are
would
you
respond to
allowed
these.
to do that?
What was that?
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, you're allowed to do that. You're not allowed to tell them how they answer, but you're allowed to go over the what's it called. You're allowed to go over the questions with them to see how they answer. You're also allowed to tell them like don't answer that way, but you're not allowed to tell them how to answer. So it's very malleable.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can pretty easily get away with as a defense attorney. Probably not so much us. Well, now that we were for the DA's office, but you can definitely pretty easily skirt the line as defense attorney. Yeah, actually, I'm not even sure if that's the case because I know very much so in the past, your lawyer can help you prepare a statement to give at court. And so if they can help you prepare a statement, then there's no reason why they wouldn't necessarily tell you how to... Well, it would be witness coaching if they're telling them how to answer questions, but yeah, it's
Very complicated.
it's a little bit borderline, but for the most part, it's just kind of... At most, it's frowned upon. And if you can prove it, then you can have the witness impeached for that reason. Which means that their testimony can be thrown out, basically. Oh, that's also an important legal term, impeached. That means that the testimony of someone can be thrown out. Oh yeah, this is also one of my favorite things still. Whenever you make statements of like fact about things that are not that are not that could be not factual.
Like you just are like, when you had sex with that woman.
In this case, it was that James Tusk he had a he had a vest, a bat, and 5 cases of ammo on him. He had a lot of ammo, and I said that shows a strong intent to use violence very liberally. I mean, that could be an intent. It could also be an intent to defend yourself. It could also be it could be intent for any number of things. But I decided one instead that was the intent of doing so, which I believe honestly I probably that was probably true. Alright, well now we can actually get to writing questions. Alright. Alright, so let's see, who are we asking questions of? Well, we'll definitely be asking questions of Meanie. Do you want to call him first? So there is a couple of things. We are allowed to call the defendant up onto the stand during the what do you call that? During the questioning, but they have the right to plead the fifth and choose not to do so. But if they plead the fifth, that means that their lawyer cannot call them up onto the stand when they're on the fence because they have already pled the fifth.
Okay.